Hello, welcome once again. In the previous session, we have completed up to Superglobal variable requests. Now let us switch over to cookie. In today's session, we are going to learn about cookie. You already heard about this word cookie. Cookie is often used to identify a user. In a website, asking for cookie is used to identify user without storing any username or password. That means if you are not logged into any website, though the website creator wants your identity, it stores your cookie inside your computer only. That means in your local data only. So it is a small file that server embeds on user's computer. Each time the same computer requests a page with a browser, it will send the cookie to, so that server can identify that legitimate user or older user has only requested the same page. With PHP, you can do both create, retrieve, and delete the cookie. Let us see how we can do it. How to create cookie. For that, we are going to use function setCookie. This function is used to create the cookie. This is the syntax set cookie name, that means cookie name, or we can say variable cookie variable. What is the value that we are going to store in that variable or cookie? When this cookie is going to be expired. So dear friends, once you create any cookie, that is also having some expiry date. That means after 1 hour, 2 hour, 1 day, 1 week, or might be 1 month, the cookie is going to be expired. So that expiry time is going to be right over here. Then path, which particular on which particular path you want to store the cookie, and domain, that means for which particular URL you are going to store this cookie. Apart from this, two other arguments are also there. We are going to see that, but before that let us see this note. It says that setCookie function must be appear before the HTML tag. That means before HTML element you have to set the cookie, and then only rest of the HTML code should appear in your file. Let us see other things about cooking. I recommend you to go to W3 schools and read this PHP cookie page thoroughly, so that you will get more information about cookie. On the other hand, if you want to learn more theories about cookie, I recommend you this particular website. In the anatomy of cookie, as I have said, security element is also another argument in the setCookie function. Now each and every parameter what it specifies has been written over here. My main concern to explain you is expiry date or expiry time and security. Expiry is in terms of second. That means whatever you write over here, that is counted as a second, and from the current time, this much amount of second it will expire this cookie. We will see in detail in the program how this is going to be used. Security means if we specify 1 over here in security field, then this particular cookie is use HTTPS transmission protocol only. Otherwise it is set to 0. So this is for security purpose. These are the optional field. You can use as much as argument as required for your functionality. Now let us quickly jump to the practical. Let us see first program cookie. So in the cookie program, the very first function set cookie to create the cookie. CName is the cookie name and value Ayurved is the cookie value. And time function returns the current amount. That means when I am going to execute this file, at that time whatever time and date is there, plus 3600 seconds, the amount of time the cookie is going to be live. After that, this cookie is going to be expired. That means if I write out over here 1, then after executing this program, immediately after 1 second, this cookie is going to be expired. If I write over here 10, then immediately after 10 seconds, this cookie is going to be expired. So likewise, 3600, that means 60 into 60, 60 seconds into 60. That means if I want to live this cookie for 1, then I have to write down 3600. So after 1, automatically this cookie is going to be expired. Rest of the fields are optional and I am not using it over here. So this particular line of code is going to create a cookie name, cname with value this, and expire after this much of time. Now if I want to print this cookie, the superglobal variable cookie is going to be used. If I want to create another cookie, then I can copy paste this same function as much time as I want, but I want to rename the cookie name over here. Anyway, I had done this using another method also, or over here also, but right now I am keeping it in comments. We will see it later on. Right now I am going to compile this command. Run cookie.php. So initially it will give me the notice that undefined index, but if I refresh it, it will give me the message your cookie is Ayurved and that has been stored. Now if you using Mac and Safari browser, you can go to preferences, and inside that you can search for the cookies over here. So it will pops out the data related to cookie over here. So my website is this, so my website related data is stored over here, 192.168.64.2. so it says that cache, cookies and local storage is there. If you are using Google Chrome, then you will find the data over here. Let us run this program, refresh. So it stored the cookies. After that, if you go to settings, inside settings, search directly for cookies. So cookies, your site settings, cookies and sites data, and over here I will find all the sites which saves the cookie. See all cookies and site data. So as you can see, for this website 192, since it runs on localhost, it stores this cookie. If I go into this, you can see that cookie cname and value this, having domain this and path this. So this is how browser stores the cookie. If I want to delete this cookie, what I have to do is I have to run this program, cookie_delete. It gives me the message that your cookie has been deleted. Let's go back, refresh the page. So you can see that my cookie is deleted over here. Let's go back over here, run the program once again. It sets the cookie. If I go back once again, refresh the page, you can see that cookie is already stored over here. You can remove the cookie from over here also. Remove. So friends, this is how the cookie will work. Now how we had deleted the cookie, let us see the program for that also. Same function is used to delete the cookie. What we have to do is write down the same cookie variable and with the empty value and with the previous time. That means whatever system time right now, behind 3600, it will delete the data. So whatever system time is there, behind this it will delete the data. So older time, on older time we are setting the cookie with empty value, that itself deletes the cookie, and after that we are just showing the user that your cookie is deleted. Now as I have said, if you want to create more cookies in this program only, then you can do it. Let us say I had created one more cookie named Ramanujan, named surname, and I had printed the same. Let us rerun the program. I think I had not saved the program. Save and rerun the program. Your cookie is Ayurved. Refresh. Your cookie is Ramanujan. So both cookie is stored. Now let us see the practical example of it. Many websites are using cookies practically. One of the website is plural site. I had selected this particular website to demonstrate because of this COVID situation. This particular website is offering up to April free of cost all its courses. So you can go to the website and explore the courses related to us and learn the concept. Now what I want to show is, if you see over here at the bottom part of this particular website uses cookies to store the information related to user. If you accept this particular, and after that if you go over here inside cookies and search for the plural site, it has not generated the cookie. So let us generate some data. Let us say I go to this course. So after that it has stored some data related to user. Let us refresh that. And if I search plural site, then you can see that plural site has stored this much amount of data under cookies. Of course you can remove it from over here, or you can decline to store the cookie from their page only. So practically cookie is going to be used by many your website. So in today's session we will learn about the cookies and how to delete the cookies. In the next session we are going to learn about the session. Thank you.